What's up, you guys? Y'all know who it is, man. It's MicIsh.B, and right now this video is strictly over teaching you guys how to work Filmic Pro and all the ins and outs to it. So I'm already screen recording. Let's go ahead and open up Filmic Pro. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is Filmic Pro. Let's start over here on my right, probably your left or your left, my right, to the side button. There's a slide button that actually helps you zoom in and zoom out. All right, now you can see as long as you're in the green, even the yellow, you're okay. The moment you get to the red, you started losing distortion, you start keeping it, and it's really not a clear thing. So try to keep it in green as far as you can do it. Go to yellow. All right, but know that you have the record off button. Okay, now next to that, this is where all your footage is usually stored if you haven't changed your settings inside of the settings button that we're finna go to next. Next is the setting button. Now here is all the presets and stuff to make your your iPhone look like a DSLR camera. The first thing is your resolution, to be able to switch it from 1080p to 4K and 4K all the way down to 720. So I always keep mine at 4K 8-bit extreme, and that's just what I keep. I shoot everything in 4K no matter what I'm doing. Next thing is your frame rate, so how fast you want your video to do. If you're shooting just a regular talking video like this right here, you definitely want to do that thing at 24 frames. But if you're doing something like a music video and you want some scenes to slow down, you go ahead and throw that thing to 60. This phone right here doesn't shoot 4K 60, but the 11 Pro that I'm shooting right here does. The next thing is your audio. I always keep mine for the iPhone back. Next thing is the device. Now here's where you go in and you be able to save your footage straight to your camera roll. Instead, your photos out. Hit save to camera roll, boom, boom, boom. Make sure that's turned on. Now I do remote control because I have a remote. I do remote control because I have a remote control. I do it wireless from my iPad. You ain't got to worry about that if you don't have all of that. And that's really pretty much all I got on. I keep stabilization on, depending on if I have it on my gimbal or not. Since you're just doing YouTube videos, you can have it on or off as long as your camera is on the tripod. The next thing, the focus and the lighting. These two red squares I keep tapping on. The one square that's in the middle, that's your focal length. The one on the outside is your light. So as soon as you press red, you have now locked the exposure on those. So now, if you can see, it won't change. But as soon as I tap the red, it changes the light and the focal. Back, it changes it again. But if I just keep it on here, keep it locked, now when it come down here, now it's really, really dark, like super dark. So that's why we keep that like that. This right here again is your focal length and your lighting. So if you really want to tune in your lighting and keep it the same, you know what I'm saying? They say shoot 1/48, so it's shoot your double your frame rate. So if your frame rate 24, you shoot 48. So let's do that. Let's put that to 148. Shoot the lighting back up. So this is what they recommend you shoot. And try to get your ISO as the low as possible in the lighting. So, see, I wouldn't even like it like that. So I'll bring that thing up a little bit. Probably like right there. For my lighting situation right now, this is probably the best for me. Okay, now you got your little color wheel over here. This is how you change your auto white balance. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna shoot log, flat, dynamic, your auto white balance, you could just, what I like to do is just hit the blue, let it find itself wherever it's at, hit red and lock that. So now it will not change lighting no matter what. I never mess with none of this stuff in here. And y'all, that's pretty much it for this app. Like, the rest of this is minor stuff. I mean, you can learn it, but I don't use it, so I wouldn't even teach you about none of this other stuff. I don't use it, so why would I be teaching you guys how to do it? You're just trying to get your footage to look the best possible way possible. Filmic Pro is definitely the app to use. So you guys, if there's something you guys are into, still learning about this filmmaking, you know what I'm saying, with your iPhone, go ahead and give a big thumbs up, man. Give a thumbs out if you're not interested in this. It don't matter either way. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. If you know somebody else that's out here trying to learn how to just do this filmmaking, make beats from their iPhone or anything creative from their iPhone, go ahead, man, and share my video, man, to them so they can, you know what I'm saying, know exactly what we doing and get being better in tune on this information. So, till next time, man, you know what I always say. Always be creative. Let's get to work. Peace.